Essig. There are lots of vacancies.
Last night on Super Millionaire.
Let's play Super Millionaire. Mind if I call you the Kimmer?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Robert and the audience are right. Here's a check for $100,000. These numbers are staggering. The next question is worth $500,000, then $1 million, then $2.5 million, then $5 million, and then the ultimate prize, $10 million. And it's time now to enter the next dimension of this game. Backstage, in another part of our studio, under tight security. Thank you, all wise ones, for joining us.
The only thing I'm thinking Herman's Head, just because it was kind of an out there kind of series.
Yes, Herman's Head final.
Nancy Christie was right. It's Herman's Head. You just won $500,000. Folks. Hello again, everybody, and welcome from New York. This is night 2 of Super Millionaire, and what a premiere we had here last night. Todd Kim, our first contestant, made it all the way to the new dimension of our game. He consulted with the 3 wise men, employed his double dip, walked away with $500,000, just like that. And sitting across from me right now is our second contestant, Robert Bobo Essig from Ashtabula, Ohio, who is aiming to blaze his own trail to the next dimension. Capture those 2 new lifelines, climb that money mountain all the way to the $10 million question. So welcome back, Bobo.
Thank you.
You know, name is Robert Essig, of course. He's from Ashtabula, like I say, a computer specialist. And people are probably wondering, if they didn't meet you last night, why I'm calling you Bobo. It's because it's your mother-in-law's nickname for you.
That's right, yeah. Joyce gave it to me when I started dating my wife.
Yeah, and Joyce is sitting right up there. Nice to see you again, Joyce.
Nice to see you too.
She is your companion for this trip. And Bobo, may I ask you a personal question?
Go right ahead.
Not every man who travels with his mother-in-law.
That's true, that's true.
What exactly does this mean, Bobo?
All that means is my wife wasn't feeling well, and I needed to bring someone with me, and who better than my mother-in-law?
Oh, that's good. That's good for you, Bobo. Says here you're a computer specialist, but I rather believe you're in politics, huh? From that answer, Bobo, perfect.
I know what to kiss and when, so
Really,
not a
Bobo?
problem.
We'll talk about that later, but okay. Now, if you want to be a contestant like Bobo here, and I bet a lot of you would love to be sitting right here, right now, tonight is your last chance to qualify for this Super Millionaire event. So call 1-800-999-7878 or go to abc.com, keyword millionaire. The lines are open tonight only until 3 a.m. Eastern Time, and then they're closed, so give it a try. All right, Bobo, listen to this. Here's where you are right now. You're just 8 questions away from winning $10 million. Lots of money there. Take a look at all these zeros, Bobo. 3 more right answers, and you'll be holding a check for $100,000. And to help you get there, well, you still got 2 of your trusty lifelines left, 50-50, and you can phone a friend. And then you'll enter the next dimension of the game, where you'll be playing for millions and millions of dollars. And Bobo, at that point, we're going to give you those 2 new lifelines, double dip, and of course, the mysterious 3 wise men. And there they are, sequestered backstage. Their identities shrouded in darkness, Bobo, in mystery. 3 brilliant minds ready to mentally leap to your rescue, Bobo. I can't stop saying Bobo. I love that name. All right, Bobo, you heard the whole score here. You're going for $30,000. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Audience, are you ready? Let's do it. Let's play Super Millionaire. Here it comes, Bobo, for $30,000. What movie's title character claims to have a head for business and a bod for sin? Was it Working Girl, Tootsie, Pretty Woman, Mrs. Doubtfire?
Oh, I've seen all of these.
It's a famous line.
It's
a head
not.
for business.
It's not Mrs. Doubtfire. I know that. It's not Tootsie. Pretty sure it was Working Girl with Melanie Griffith. I'm gonna say Working Girl.
Working Girl.
Yeah, Working Girl.
Final.
Final answer.
Yes, it was Working Girl. Whoa. Two more, we get up to that $100,000 level, but here it is for $50,000. In the Chinese calendar, January 22nd, 2004 marked the first day of the year of the what? Rabbit, dragon, tiger, monkey.
It's a tough one. Not too familiar with the Chinese calendar. I think I'm gonna have to phone someone.
Okay, who would that be?
I think the best one to ask for this. Yeah, I think the best one to ask for this would be my father-in-law, Mike.
You mean Joyce's husband?
Yes.
Fine, good. Well, let's get Mike on the line.
Hello?
Hello, Mike.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Regis Philbin from Super Millionaire. How are you?
I'm fine, Regis. How are you?
Good. I'm sitting here with Baba. We're having a good time, but he needs your help.
Okay.
He's going for $50,000 right now, and you're going to have 30 seconds, and your time starts right now, Mike. Good luck.
Okay.
In the Chinese calendar, January 22nd, 2004 marked the first day of the year of the what? Rabbit, dragon, tiger, or monkey?
In the Chinese calendar, 2004 is the year of the what?
Correct.
Rabbit, dragon,
Tiger or monkey?
tiger, or monkey?
Correct.
Monkey, Bob.
How sure are you, Dad?
How sure am I? 100%.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
How sure am I in his confidence? That's the question. Would Mike
You
steer
tell
me
him, Bobo.
wrong? Would Mike steer me wrong?
He wouldn't mean to.
You've obviously never met my father-in-law.
Oh, boy.
What did he answer? I forgot.
He said monkey.
He said
But now,
monkey.
wait a minute. Could you trust me? Just kidding with you, Mike. He said monkey. He said monkey.
And he was 100% sure.
That's what he said.
God. All right. I'm going to trust you, Dad. If you're wrong, I know where you live and I have your wife.
Holy cow.
Regis, the answer, according to my father-in-law, is monkey D.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Oh, Mike.
Oh!
Mike. He got it right.
Thank you, Dad. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, Bobo, yes. Bobo, one question away from $100,000 in the new dimension of this game, and we'll be right back.
Crystal on ABC.
Robert Essig from Ashtabula, Ohio, has just won $50,000 and on his way now to the $100,000 level. Well, now let's talk a little bit. Incidentally, you created a first on our show. We've never had a contestant ever threaten his phone a friend.
My father-in-law will understand. He threatens me all the time. It's a game we play.
And your wife and the little girl must be very happy right now.
Yes, my wife and daughter are both back home. They went out shopping, and I understand my daughter's watching right now with her little cheerleader outfit and her pom-poms cheering Daddy on.
Oh, my gosh. How can you lose? This $100,000, what does that mean to you right now?
Means a lot of bills go bye-bye.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Well, let's hope you get there, okay?
All right.
You've won $50,000, one correct question away from that all-important $100,000 level. And as you know, Bobo, if you get there, we're going to give you 2 more lifelines. One of them is named 3 Wise Men. Backstage, another part of our studio under tight security, the 2 mystery men and 1 mystery woman. Ready to help you out. But first, you need to get through the next question. You still have 1 lifeline left, of course, the 50-50. So, considering all that, want to go again?
Let's do it.
Let's play. $100,000. He makes this, he leaves with at least that much money tonight. Here it is. Which of the following is not one of England's famous literary Bronte sisters? Catherine, Anne, Emily, Charlotte.
Well, I know Emily is a Bronte, and Charlotte is a Bronte. Catherine and Anne both, I'm not sure. Not too familiar. English was not one of the strong subjects in school.
So let's just think about this. If you took 50-50, you would eliminate 2 of them.
But if I burn that 50-50 now, eliminates one of the good things with that new double dip.
Right. So if you kept the 50-50 and had the double dip, you'd be in great shape, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because
Be
that
in
would
great
elim-
shape.
That would eliminate all the wrong answers.
Gosh. Gonna regret saying this. I know it.
What's it going to be, a guess?
No, I'm gonna take the 50-50. I didn't want to, but I'm gonna take the 50-50.
Final?
Yeah, 50-50.
Computer, please take away randomly 2 of the wrong answers. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes! Yes, Papa!
Well, for once it worked. Ivy, Daddy's coming home with a lot of money. The answer is A.
Catherine.
Catherine
Final.
is not one of the Bronte sisters. Emily is. A is not.
And A is your final answer, then?
A is my final answer.
Here is $100,000. Oh, good for you, Robbo. Well, here we are again. Last night, our first contestant walked out of here with $500,000. But can you go further in this game than anyone else has ever gone before, Bobo? What do you think?
I'm going to give it a try, Regis.
Sure
I'm going
are.
to give it a try.
All right, it's time now to enter the next dimension of this game. All right, that sound means you're just 5 questions away from winning $10 million. The next question is worth $500,000. Now we're giving you the 2 new lifelines, double dip with the 3 wise men. And there they are, the retired professor of psychology and a Mensa quiz and puzzle book author, Dr. Abby Salmi. Nice to have you here, Doctor. We also have a board-certified internist and addictionologist and co-host of the nationally syndicated radio show Loveline, Dr. Drew Pinsky. Dr. Pinsky, nice to have you here. And you may recall this wise man, the first $1 million winner in the history of our show, and who could forget him, IRS agent John Carpenter.
Cool.
Nice to have all of you here. We thank you very much for joining us and helping us out tonight. But now, wise men, we have to shut off your audio and video feed. And Bobo will call on you if he needs you. All right, Bobo, have you understood all of this up to now?
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Bring it on.
Then let's play Super Millionaire right now. Here it comes for $500,000. In the 120 count box of Crayola crayons, which of the following is not the name of a crayon color? Is it Fuzzy Wuzzy Brown? Is it Marvelous? Asparagus? Gray Matter?
Well, my daughter's only 3, so we're not buying that big a box of crayons yet. She's up to 8, so... And even that's a bit much because everything's blue, but... All these sound like pretty reasonable color names. Wise men sound pretty wise tonight. Former Millionaire, Dr. Drew, sound pretty good.
Yeah, well, of course, they've got credentials that may be on crayons, but...
Well, sometimes that works.
Sure.
You know what? I got nothing to lose right now.
That's right. You've got $100,000 in your hand.
So whether I get it right or wrong, I'm walking out of here with $100 grand,
Yeah.
which is great. The question is, do I want to try and go higher? I have no idea what the answer is going to be on this.
All right, so then we got to pick one of these 2 lifelines.
Or just leave. But
No.
No.
You can't miss it.
I know, I got to take a guess.
Right.
But am I going to take a guess on my own, or am I going to have someone else to blame for this?
No, I think you should blame somebody else.
But I can't blame you.
No, don't blame me.
Can't blame the audience.
And you can't blame Mike.
Only people left to blame. I'm going to ask the 3 wise men.
Let's do it. Final?
Final, 3
Let's
wise
go backstage to our 3 wise men right now. Hello, wise men and women. Dr. Salney, Dr. Drew, and Agent Carpenter. Again, nice to have you here. Bravo here needs your counsel.
All right.
He is now won $100,000, is going for $500,000. In a few moments, you will see and hear the question and have 30 seconds to give him your scholarly advice. Here it comes. Your 30 seconds starts right now. In the 120-count box of Crayola crayons, which of the following is not the name of a crayon color? Fuzzy Wuzzy Brown, Marvelous, Asparagus, Gray Matter.
Got 10 seconds. Can be anything. Fuzzy Wuzzy Brown,
15
Asparagus, Marvelous, or
seconds.
Gray Matter in the...
I think Gray Matter, but I don't know.
Gray Matter, you think?
10
I think
seconds.
Gray Matter.
I don't know.
3 wise men are
I
speaking.
really have no idea. Our level of confidence is low. Very low.
Level of confidence is very low.
But we're going to go with Gray Matter. Gray Matter.
I heard it.
Yes,
Gray matter.
I think Agent Carpenter said Gray Matter. Now, still have double dip.
So,
But well,
I'm going to say
no, but
that.
okay. Why am I getting involved with you? All of a sudden, I feel emotionally bonded to you.
You said it was Carpenter that answered it, right? I didn't hear who answered
I
it.
think it was Carpenter, yes.
Okay. Well, the guy's won $1 million
I'm
before.
sorry, it was Dr. Drew, but then it became a consensus decision right at the end there.
Consensus between the 2 guys?
Between all 3 of them.
All 3 of them.
Yes.
They all kind of agreed Gray Matter.
Kind of.
Kind of, sort of, maybe. Okay. You know, I got nothing to lose, and if I don't get it right, it's not totally my fault. I mean, former Millionaire, Dr. Drew, you know, it's their fault too. I'm going to say D.
D, Gray Matter. Not a crayon color. Final answer.
Final answer.
You should have used your double dip. You know why?
Why?
You didn't need it. You got it right! From $10 million. We'll be right back.
It's the biggest Sunday of the year.
We're back with Super Millionaire. Lots of excitement in our studio tonight. Bobo here has won $500,000. Absolutely. I'll bet your little girl almost swallowed a pom-poms on that one, huh?
Probably.
Yeah. But it all worked out fine, and you've got $500,000, and you've got 1 lifeline left.
Yep.
Now, what does $500,000 mean to you? I asked you what 100,000. What does 500,000 mean?
Well, $500,000 means that only one of us has to work. We still got to work because somebody's going to need to bring home medical insurance. Mm-hmm. And I figure it might as well be me. I've been working longer. My wife wants to be a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
It sounds like she can be a stay-at-home mom now.
Good. That's nice. And what will you do for yourself? Will you buy a new shirt?
One or two, probably. A couple pairs of pants, maybe some socks.
This is the second night in a row you've come here in a short-sleeve shirt. It's the middle of February.
Regis, I'll say to you what my dad always says. Fat folks don't get cold.
All right. Let's see if they get lucky. Let's play.
All right.
Okay, here it is for $1 million, but you should know that should you go for this and miss this question, you will lose $400,000. So, with that in sight, you're 4 questions away from $10 million. Here it is for $1 million. What scientist first determined that human sight results from images projected onto the retina? Was it Galileo, Copernicus, Johannes Kepler, Isaac Newton?
All 4 are pretty big-name scientists. Newton, his main claim to fame was gravity. Galileo, Copernicus, Kepler, they're all familiar names. I don't remember exactly what their areas of expertise were. The only one that's kind of like popping off the screen at me is Kepler, but I'm not even close to sure. And I don't even have anything that's a good backup.
And the double dip lifeline, what does that mean to you? You get 2 shots at 4 possible answers.
Right.
But
the worst thing that happens is I walk out with $100,000. That's
right.
Decent
If
sum
you
of money.
don't get it, or you walk at least, well, who knows what's going to happen? You've got to decide if you want to use that lifeline or if you want to leave here with $500,000.
If I take the double dip,
you've got to see
I
it
have
through.
to answer.
Right.
So I either get it right with that,
Right.
or I leave with $100,000.
But you do have 2 possible
I have 2 shots.
answers.
You know what? What the heck? Let's take the risk. Double dip!
I'm going to give you 2 seconds to think that one over. Are you sure before I ask you for your final answer? Because once you say you're going to do it, you have to do it. Final answer. I need a confirmation if you want to do it.
Double dip. Confirmed.
He's going for it. All right. So what is going to be your first double dip answer?
I'm going to go with my gut and say C, Johannes Kepler.
Final answer.
Final answer.
The bad news is you just wasted a double dip, but you got the answer right.
Oh my God. Oh man.
At 11.
All right, everybody. You're looking at a man who has just won $1 million. All right, folks. I tell you, if you just tuned in, we've had the most exciting time here with Robert Essig from Ashtabula, Ohio, who, with the help of our 2 new lifelines, which you used beautifully, and with your own intuition, has gotten $1 million. And is going now for $2.5 million. And should you win this $2.5 million, you will have then won more money than anyone in the history of American game shows.
Wow. That's unreal. Totally unbelievable.
$2.5 million. Yes, sir. But you're 3 away from $10 million. Feeling strong?
I'm not feeling much of anything right now. I'm stunned.
All right, we're all stunned. This has been terrific television. Thank you very much for trying out for a game and for sitting right there and making it so exciting. For $2.5 million, let's play. Here it is. The last known sighting of labor leader Jimmy Hoffa was on July 30th, 1975. At what Michigan restaurant's parking lot? Was it Marcus Red Fox, Big Daddy's Parthenon, Bojack's Restaurant, Salvatore Scalapini?
The only knowledge I have of it is the movie with Danny DeVito and Jack Nicholson. I remember that, like the movie. Remember the scene where he disappears. But I got no idea what the name of the restaurant was. No lifelines left. It's time to pull the ripcord on this. I'm out of here.
All right, my man. $1 million.
Just for fun. Can I see it?
The answer was Marcus Red Fox. Good luck.
I was going to answer the C.
There you go, Bob.
Oh my God, thank you!
Wow, what a great player. Oh boy, I don't think anyone here or anyone watching at home will ever forget Bobo Essig. Great character, and good luck to him. But now we've got 10 more finalists who have called our phone number and are very anxious to follow Bobo into that hot seat. So let's see tonight's first fastest finger question. Here it is. Put these heartthrobs in order by their year of birth, starting with the earliest. Matt Damon, Orlando Bloom, Kevin Costner, Antonio Banderas. All right, now let's see that answer in the correct order, starting with the earliest, and it was Kevin Costner, and then Antonio Banderas. Matt Damon, finally Orlando Bloom. That's the right order. Who got it in the fastest time? And the winner is, oh my gosh, there are two winners. It's a tie between Doug Rawls and Liz Simon. Wow, Liz, right up there. Doug, how you doing? Liz, how are you?
Good, thank you.
Stand right over here. Well, this has hardly ever happened in the history of our game, The Millionaire, but it's happening right now after Bobo. Sort of like the curse of Bobo. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play a tiebreaker right now between the two of you. It's another fastest finger between the two of you, and the winner then will proceed and get into the hot seat, okay? So go back to your seat so you can get with the computer. Everybody in their seats, pull it around. We're all set, they're ready. Here's the next question. Put these advertising catchphrases in the order they debuted, starting with the most recent. Dude, you're getting Adele. A little dab will do ya. Do the do. Just do it. Okay, now let's see who got the answer correct this time. Starting with the most recent, and they were, dude, you're getting Adele. Do the do. Just do it. A little dab will do ya. Let's see who got this one right in the fastest time. Winner, Liz Simon. Liz Simon, yes, Liz. Come on, let's play. Wow, what a roller coaster ride. But you got here, you're in the hot seat, and congratulations.
Thank you.
She's Liz Simon from Gaithersburg, Maryland. She's an attorney. And how do you feel?
I am petrified.
A lot of pressure?
Just a little bit.
Yeah. And now, Liz, you're just 15 questions away from winning $10 million. You know about your lifelines. You know how important it is to get up to that $100,000 level. So, Liz, are you ready to do this?
Yes.
Yes, she's ready. Let's play Super Millionaire. Here it is, Liz. We start out at $1,000. Here it comes. What specialist is commonly depicted putting people to sleep using a pocket watch? Hypnotist, ventriloquist, contortionist, Morley Safer.
The answer is A, hypnotist.
Got it for $1,000. Here it comes now for $2,000. Famous groundhog Punxsutawney Phil calls what state home? Is it Pennsylvania, Ohio, Minnesota, Indiana?
I believe the answer is A, Pennsylvania.
It's Pennsylvania. You won $2,000. Going for $3,000. And take a look. Which of these health professionals is often known as a medical examiner? Pharmacist, paramedic, nurse, coroner.
Well, I think I may need one of these after this, but I'm going to say it's D, coroner.
Yes, Liz, right. Coroner, $3,000. Up to $4,000. Which of these desserts must be refrigerated as part of its preparation? Toll House cookies, Rice Krispies treats, Jell-O gelatin, s'mores.
That would be C, Jell-O gelatin, because otherwise it wouldn't set.
It's Jell-O. Jell-O again. Here it comes now for $5,000. In a 2001 speech, Charlton Heston famously shouted, "From my cold, dead hands," while clutching a what? A passport, a baby, a rifle, a wad of money.
I think this was one of those NRA things, which I know he was the president of at the time. So I'm going to say C, rifle. Final answer.
That's it, rifle. Very good. Liz Simon, 5 questions away from $100,000 and 10 away from $10 million, and we'll be right back.
Monday, 8/7 Central.
We're back with Super Millionaire on this Monday night. We continue with Liz Simon. We had a very exciting show up to now. We had a young man from Ohio walk out of here with $1 million, and somebody else won $500,000 last night, and here you are up to the $5,000 level. Now, Liz and her husband both entered our game at the same time. You both made that all-important phone call.
That's right.
And there he is right back there. Michael, nice to see you.
Hi, Regis.
And so, how come she's here and you're not?
You know, sometimes it's the luck of the draw, and I'm just thrilled that she's there.
Sure, I'll bet. You just never know what kind of questions you're going to get when you make that phone
right.
call. Well, Liz is from Gaithersburg, Maryland. Liz, of course, a New York City girl who grew up here, and her dad went to my high school, Cardinal Hayes.
Right.
That's nice. All right. So, Liz, you're doing very nicely. You still have all of your lifelines left. You won $5,000. You're 5 right answers away from the all-important $100,000 level. And as you know, if you get there, we're going to give you 2 more fantastic new lifelines, double dip if you dare, and the 3 wise men. And there they are, all wise ones waiting backstage to help you just like they helped Bobo. And incidentally, you were just terrific tonight, wise people, coming through for him as you did.
Thank you.
All right, you got it all going for you, Liz. Are you ready?
Let's play.
Let's play. Here it comes for $10,000. In 2003, who reunited for the Old Friends Tour? Their first concert tour in 20 years. Crosby, Stills and Nash, Simon and Garfunkel, Peter, Paul and Mary, Jefferson Airplane.
Well, I know this because I wanted to go see this concert.
Their first concert tour in 20 years.
First concert tour, and the tickets were a little out of my price range. The answer is B, Simon and Garfunkel.
Final answer?
Final answer.
They're in your price range now. You just won $10,000. Very good. Here it is for $20,000. At the Olympics, what event is featured in both the men's and women's gymnastics competition? Uneven bars, vault, balance beam, rings.
I'm going to say B, vault.
Going to say vault. Going to make that your final answer?
Final answer.
Yes, it's the vault. Good for you. Here it is for $30,000. The word Java comes from an island belonging to what coffee-producing country? Brazil, Kenya, Colombia, Indonesia.
Yeah. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I'm really not entirely sure. I think I'm going to have to trust these patient and brilliant people around me and ask the audience.
All right, audience, Liz needs your help. If you're ready, audience, on your keypads, vote now. All right, let's see what the audience says. Well, they say it's Indonesia, 56% of them. Colombia came in second with 23%, Brazil third.
You know, if I had to pick one, I probably would have said D. So I think I'm going to trust the audience and say D, Indonesia.
Indonesia, final.
Final.
Indonesia, right for $30,000. All right, we still have 2 lifelines left, and we're looking at the question for $50,000. In the Golden Globes winning British comedy, The Office engages in what business? Copy machine support, marketing research, paper supply, payroll management.
I think I hate to do it, but I'm gonna have to phone a friend.
Sure, okay, why not? If you don't know it, we got to do something.
No, I'd like to call my friend Matt Agan.
Matt Agan, all right, fine. We'll get Matt on the line right now.
Hello?
Hello, Matt.
Yes.
Hi, Regis Philbin calling from Super Millionaire.
Hi, Miss Philbin. How are you?
Good. I'm here with your friend Liz, and she needs your help right now.
And she's doing great.
All right, good. Well, she's won $30,000. She's going for $50,000 right now. You're going to have 30 seconds.
Okay.
And your time starts right now, Matt.
Matt, in the Golden Globe winning British comedy The Office engages in what business? Copy machine support, marketing research, paper supply, or payroll management? In the British The Office.
Choices?
Copy machine support, marketing research, paper supply, payroll management.
I've never seen the show. I've read about the only one I can find is paper.
How sure?
How sure could he be? He's never seen the show.
Yeah, some help he was.
Well, let's... This is a show that airs on the BBC, which is seen here in America.
Yes, I know.
Well, you still have 50-50, Liz.
I'm going to have to do the 50-50 and see if it helps me at all.
I think that makes sense. Let's try it. Computer, do your thing, okay? All right, so the 2 that are left are paper supply and payroll management.
You know what? I'm gonna say thank you, and I'm gonna walk away.
All right, Liz, that's your final...
I just don't know the answer.
That's your final determination?
Yep.
She's going to take the $30,000. The answer was paper supply.
Well, thanks, Matt.
Paper supply. I'll be darned.
Wow.
Liz, thank you very much.
Thanks, Regis.
Good luck to you. Oh, well, you just didn't know. But you can't blame her for not going for it. $30,000, still a lot of money, a big decision for her. But that certainly made our remaining players very, very happy, because now, here's the next fastest finger question of the night. Put these groups of coins in order by their monetary value, starting with the lowest. 2 quarters, 9 nickels, 35 pennies, 4 dimes. Okay, let's see the correct answer now, starting with the lowest, and it was 35 pennies. And then came 4 dimes, then 9 nickels, and then 2 quarters. Let's see who got that one right, and then the fastest time. And the winner is Edie Bradley. Edie, another lady, good for you. Our second lady of the night, Edie Bradley. And we'll be right back in a moment.
Tomorrow afternoon at 12:30, right here on ABC 7.
So our third contestant of the night is Dee Dee Bradley from Pittsfield, Massachusetts, a stay-at-home mom, and it's nice to have you here. You know how to count your pennies, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah. So tell me about yourself.
I'm married. I have a son who will be 3 on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I stay home with him. Before that, I was a teacher.
Like I can hear that Boston accent. Can you just say for me once, park your car in the yard?
Park your car in the yard.
Good. All right, Didi, let's go to work, okay? You know the story now. You're 15 questions away from winning $10 million. You know about your lifeline, so Didi, are you ready?
Yeah.
She's ready. Let's play Super Millionaire. For $1,000, Didi. In a famous scene from The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy frets about lions and tigers and what? Snakes, bears, gorillas, SARS.
Bears. B.
Bears. Final.
Yeah.
You're right. It's bears. $2,000, Didi. Here it comes. Which of these common Latin phrases means to a sickening degree? Ad nauseum, quid pro quo, caveat emptor, ex post facto.
Ad nauseum. A. Final answer.
Yes, ad nauseum is right. 2,000. She's up to $3,000. The feared conqueror Genghis Khan was the leader of what ancient people? Goths, Vikings, Mongols, Saxons.
Mongols. C. Final answer.
Yes, Didi, you're right again. Mongols. So we're out of time for tonight, but if you want to be a contestant like Didi, call 1-800-999-7878 or go to abc.com. Keyword millionaire. The lines are open tonight for the last time only until 3 a.m. Eastern Time. You can wind up winning $1 million, just like our good friend Bobo. So tomorrow, join us at 10 o'clock, 9 Central, for another exciting night of Super Millionaire. Here comes Bobo. From New York, everybody. Good night.
The Oscars, Sunday at 8, 7 Central, 5 Pacific on ABC.
This is the news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.